Hey guys! Alright, so I have something new and super exciting to share with you, and I was like on my phone, I'm like, yeah, I'll just type up a killer post, and I'm like, honestly, writing, typing, words just are not my jam. Video is my jam. So I hope you're having a killer day, and I wanted to tell you guys about my Becoming Limitless test group coming up. So, if I take you back to about, is this shaking? It looks like my phone is shaking. That's weird. That's probably annoying if you watch it and it's shaking. I'll just put my finger on it. So if I take you guys back to 3.5 years ago, it looks like it's shaking. What the heck? That's so weird. Okay, I'll just hold it. Hey Sharon. So if I take you back to 3.5 years ago, I thought I was figuring it out. I was starting to work out again after I had a lot of illnesses. I was diagnosed with hypoglycemia, hypothyroidism, and I had West Nile, meningitis, and mono. And I was just starting to kind of get back into it, getting my fitness straight, starting to make better health choices. But have you guys you've started that, but yet for some reason you can't stick with it? Or you get frustrated, you're still not happy, or even if you've lost the weight you wanted to lose or completed the program you wanted to complete, you're like, why do I not feel on top of the world? Like, why do I still have this muffin top? Or, you're still kind of a bitter Barry or negative Nancy. And that happened to me, and I'm like, what's the missing piece? What is missing here? Because I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but why couldn't I make it a lifestyle change, and why wasn't I happy with it? And what I found was, oh, Jeremy, yeah, I have to. What I found was I was missing two key components. And number one for me was, maybe now it'll stop shaking. I shut off my car. Two pieces. So the first missing piece for me was this. I was doing no personal development or personal growth or whatever you want to call it. I was training my body, but I wasn't training my brain, which now when I look back on it, I'm like, duh, Morgan, you're freaking stupid, because this makes all the decisions. Why do you think you get to train from here down and you get to forget about here up? I always used to think, happiness just comes naturally, right? When it doesn't. It's something you really have to work at. And so that was the first missing piece. Second missing piece was the accountability. I was doing it on my own. I didn't have a support group. I didn't have anything. It was just like me rolling out of bed, setting my alarm. If I missed it, the only person that was affected was me, right? So I was missing two key components. And that's why I started to develop this thought in my head. I'm like, okay, if I'm missing these two pieces, who else is missing these two pieces? Because I really thought I had my shit together. And I'm like, if I'm missing it, there must be a hell of a lot of people out there that are missing out on it too, right? So that's kind of where my monthly, thank you, girl. They're from Etsy. That's where my monthly group started to develop 3.5 years ago. Was basically from my personal experience, what I figured out worked for me. And then I'm like, okay, I got to share this with other people, because I think it's such a waste of time and money to invest into a program or whatever it may be, and then you get it and it just collects dust, or you get a membership and you never go, right? We've all done that. So I'm like, I want to create something that will teach people how to stick with it once and for all. Like literally, after these 4 weeks, you are never going back to the old you. So that's where the fire, that's where the fuel came from. I'm like, 4 weeks, I'm going to change people's life. And I have for the past 3.5 years. But this month, I was like, I went to Tony Robbins, if you were following me. It's a phenomenal event in LA, not always in LA. If you haven't seen his documentary on Netflix, if you've seen it, let me know. But if you haven't, go watch it tonight. I went to him and I got changed. And I learned about different things that clicked for me. And I'm like, people probably don't have $1,000 to go spend on Tony Robbins tickets, but I can take what I learned there and bring it and teach it to people and change their life in our groups even more from the comfort of their own home. So starting April 24th, I'm like, okay, this group, this is going to be different. Tony Robbins was 4 days. My group is 4 weeks, and there's 4 different topics. So I thought, I'm going to take that knowledge I gained that transformed me and Stephen both, and the 4 other coaches I took. I'm going to take that and I'm going to teach people. I'm going to pour into people, and I'm going to change their life even more than I did for the past 3.5 years. This group is going to be different. Okay. And I've never done this before because obviously I just went to Tony. So I'm like, I need to find some people like the old me. I need to find some people who need some help to make it stick, who have busy lives, but are looking for something more. They're ready. They're committed. They've been thinking about it for a long time, but just haven't pulled the trigger. They just need a little push to get on that wagon, to get doing a workout, to get on a proper nutrition plan for real life though, right? I mean, Grandma's cinnamon buns, they're staying in my life. Who want to start learning how to do personal growth and who want a positive community of uplifting people who don't tell you, oh, you can eat a burger, you're thin already, or why do you need to do that workout? You're good how you are. No. We all have friends and family like that. You know what I'm saying, right? They want to be surrounded by a group of people who lift them up, who get them, right? So that's what this Becoming Limitless test group is going to be all about. I'm going to have a private Facebook group. We're starting on April 24th. We're actually going to have like a prep week that week so I can walk you through some things. And then we're going to get started and we're going to work together in that group. I help you pick a program. I help you get on the nutrition plan. This is all done from your own home, by the way. I teach you how to get podcasts on your phone. I recommend books for you. And this is a community of supportive, positive, uplifting women. Okay. We talk about our struggles. We work through them. And my whole goal, you don't stop working with me after 4 weeks unless you're like, Morgan, see you later. Like I'd be your coach for life. But after the 4 weeks, I want you to be able to say, I am the freaking bomb and I got this. I want you to be ballsy. I want you to have confidence. Okay. I want you to be like, yeah, I got this. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes. I'm always going to make mistakes, but I got this. I deserve this. My family deserves the best version of me, and I'm not going down the shitter again. Okay? That's what is going to happen after these 4 weeks. Okay? So, what else did I want to cover? Oh my gosh, I got all excited. So I have a blog post because I'm a details person. I'm like, I need to know everything before I get started. So I typed up a blog post with all the details. It's just at www.morganrieger.com. I'll also, after I get off this, I'll post the link in the comments too, so you can just click it. If you want to read through the full details. And then at the bottom of the page, there's a link that you click to apply to if you want to join me. And then I'll email you back probably tomorrow because I'm off to my parents tonight. It's just some questions asking you, why do you want to do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll email you back tomorrow. We can chat about it more. And the reason I'm extra pumped about this is not just because of everything I learned new, is because Beachbody's literally, this month is just ridiculous. I'm still flabbergasted, but so Beachbody is having a spring into fitness promotion. So I'm like, shit, this lines up perfect with my Becoming Limitless group because literally now people have no excuses. So what they're doing to help people get started, their fitness journeys going into summer, which is the most popular time, right? They took their all access challenge pack, which is Beachbody on demand for the whole year. So that's what you guys have seen me use it every day. It's every single fitness program online or on your app, your Beachbody On Demand app. It includes the 3 new fitness programs coming out this year, the Fixate cooking show, all the yogas I've been doing. They're constantly interviews with the trainers, all that jazz. So a year of that. It comes with a full month of Shakeology. It comes with the portion control containers you guys know I use, and that meal plan for real life, thank gosh, because I thought I ate healthy, but my portions were like redonkulous, right? So it comes with that, all the containers, a shaker cup, and oh my gosh, why am I mind blanking? Beachbody On Demand, Fixate nutrition plan in the containers, Shakeology, yes, our group, my coaching, and all of that is for $160 US, 185, 186 Canadian. It's not a direct conversion. I gotta look. I think it's 186. Did not used to be that price. It's insane. Because, get this, Shakeology alone is $130. So, you're getting every single Beachbody fitness program, like $6,000 worth, for the whole entire year, plus 3 new programs, plus the Fixate nutrition plan, all of that for $30. And I'm like, shit, I wish I signed up now. Because, get this, I bought Body Beast when I first started, and it was like, just for the program was like 200-ish. Then I found out about Shakeology. I'm like, I want that. So I bought that. And then I found out about coaching, paid to sign up for that when I could all just get it together and sign up for a coach for free. So I paid like the maximum amount possible. So that's why I don't usually talk about price, because to me, I'd pay any price to feel the way I feel right now, and not feel the way I used to feel. And I mean, it's completely changed my life. So I'd pay any price for it, but a lot of people at the start are kind of hesitant. And the reason they're hesitant is because they don't believe in themselves. They don't think $160 is going to be worth it because they're used to quitting. They're used to that $160 not being worth it because they don't use it. They don't friggin' use it. So of course it's not worth it. And that's why I tell you to friggin' send it back. If it's just going to collect dust, send it back and get your money back. Like, spend the $160 somewhere else. It is going to be worth it. But the thing is, if I ask somebody who actually used it, if it was worth it, they tell me, Morgan, that money saved my freaking life. It saved my relationship. It saved my happiness and me being an actually good parent. It saved my freaking life. I'd pay $1,000 for that. So that's the difference. When I hear somebody say $160 is expensive, I say, okay, like, that's fine. I mean, move on to the next person, because I know that's just an excuse that you don't think you can succeed. You don't have belief in yourself to make that money worth it. You've spent $160 on a lot shittier things, right? So that's why combining that promotion and this brand new Becoming Limitless test group, I'm like, this is going to be the most epic 4 weeks I think I've ever done in my Beachbody career in 3.5 years. It's going to be epic. Okay. So I'm going to get off. Stop taking too much of your time. All the specifics are going to be in the blog post. Of course, one of the main ones is I have to be your coach. So if you're watching this and you're a coach already, I love you. I love what you do. Please reach out to your coach, and I'm sure they can help get you in a group, some kind of support group. So that's obviously one of the requirements, but I talk about that more in the post. So I'm going to head inside. I'm going to post that link, but if you want to go, Brianna, I love you, girl. She's been one of my Rockstar Challengers and now is an incredible coach. Check out her page. She's just phenomenal. I'm going to post the link in the comments so you can read over them today. It's Sunday. It'll take you like 5 minutes. You can apply. I'll respond to you tomorrow. Or if you're like, I got to get on there right now, it's just www.morganrieger.com. Just my name.com. It'll forward you to that blog post. It's the first blog post. It's the latest one. So I friggin' hope to see you in there. We're going to make these 4 weeks epic. You're going to go into summer feeling on top of the world, and you're going to radiate. Like I said, you're going to be like, you're going to have that, you know, that swagger, that little bit of extra confidence, not cockiness, That extra confidence that people have when they love themselves. They love their body. They're grateful for their life. You know what I'm talking about, those people. You can be one of those people. And I'm going to teach you how. Could you imagine now and give yourself 1 month? Could you imagine? Just think about where you are right now. Think about where you could be 1 month from now. Would you be willing to dedicate 1 month to changing your whole entire life? 1 month. Or are you okay when December comes and you realize you're in the exact same place as you were when you were watching this video right now? Take where you are right now. Think about December. When December 31st hits, are you going to be okay with letting all this time pass and feel the exact same way you are now? If you're in a good place already, love it. If you're like, shit, I do not want to be where I am right now in December, I do not, then now's the time. Give me 1 month, you guys. 1 freaking month, okay? Go check out that blog post. If you have any questions, message me. Use the sign up button at the end of the blog post, and I will email you back tomorrow. Love you guys.